annals of history, there have been moments that have been stirred fear and fascination in the hearts of humanity. One such moment is the Doomsday Clock, a symbolic representation of how close we are to potential global catastrophe. Join us on an extended journey through time as we explore the history and significance of the Doomsday Clock. The Doomsday Clock, conceived in the aftermath of World War II, is a stark reminder of the existential threats facing our world. But to truly understand its significance, we must delve into its origins. It all began in 1947 when a group of scientists who had been part of the Manhattan Project, which developed the atomic bomb during World War II, founded the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists. They sought to inform the public about the dangers of nuclear weapons and the need for global cooperation. In 1947, the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists introduced the first Doomsday Clock. The clock's hands were set at 7 minutes to midnight, symbolizing the looming danger of nuclear war. The initial setting of the clock was a stark representation of the uncertainty and fear gripping the post-war world. As the Cold War escalated and the United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a dangerous nuclear arms race, the Doomsday Clock's hands continued to move closer to midnight. The 1950s and 1960s were particularly perilous. The events such as the Korean War, the construction of the Berlin Wall, and the Cuban Missile Crisis. At its closest point in 1953, the clock was set at just 2 minutes to midnight, a testament to the dire circumstances of the time. Over the years, the clock's hands have moved forward and backward in response to global events. It considered not only the nuclear threat but also factors like climate change, biotechnology, and cyber threats. With the end of the Cold War and the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, there was a sense of hope and optimism, which was reflected in the Doomsday Clock. It moved away from the midnight mark, but the clock still serves as a reminder that nuclear weapons and other existential threats persist. Today, the Doomsday Clock continues to be maintained by a panel of experts, including scientists, policymakers, and environmentalists. It reflects the collective assessment of humanity's vulnerability to catastrophic events. With the growing awareness of climate change and environmental issues, the Doomsday Clock's hands have taken into account the impact of these threats. Global initiatives like the Paris Agreement and efforts to reduce carbon emissions have, at times, moved the clock further from midnight, symbolizing a collective commitment to address these challenges. The Doomsday Clock is not just a static symbol, it is a dynamic reflection of our world's ever-changing circumstances. It urges us to be vigilant and proactive in addressing the complex issues that threaten our planet and the well-being of all its inhabitants. As we reflect on the history of the Doomsday Clock, we should also be inspired by the potential for change and the ability of humanity to come together in times of crisis. By taking meaningful steps to address global challenges, we can move the clock's hands away from midnight and towards a brighter future. The choice is ours. Let us seize this moment to build a better world where peace, cooperation, and responsible stewardship of our planet should be our guiding principles. And so, the Doomsday Clock keeps ticking, a reminder of our responsibility to protect the world we share. Thank you for joining us on this extended journey through history. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share with history lovers.